This is Bill. It's almost May. Time for some horror mayhem. Today is a snowy and rainy day. And the neighbors are out hunting. So, horror mayhem was created by the Bookish Bryants. So you can watch their video to find out about what they're reading for the 4 weeks. So week 1 is supernatural beings, creatures. Week 2 is Gothic Horror. Week 3 is Cosmic Horror. Week 4 is Folklore Horror. And they will be doing author interviews, so it's listed in the comments on your video. And they list the other host for Horror Mayhem. So in high school, English class was a horror story. And if the teacher wanted to really torture us, he would hand out some Shakespeare for us to read. So for supernatural horror, I'll read some Shakespeare. Tragedy of Hamlet, Prince of Denmark. So this is a ghost story as far as I can tell. Might be one of the ones we read in school, but I don't remember. So I've had this book for about 40 years and haven't read any of it yet. So for Gothic Horror Week, I'll read The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So this will be a reread. Then for Cosmic Horror, I'll read H.P. Lovecraft, The Whisper in Darkness. I was going to read this book during February fantasy stories, but I never got around to it. Then for folk horror, I have some Canadian ghost stories. So this is one of those fiction books that pretends to be nonfiction. So there's this story that about the Firkin House, which is at Fort Edmonton Park. Firkin's house. But the reason I have this book is because they used my photo in the book. So they sent me a copy of the book. So there's my original photo. So I had a photo of the front of the house. There it is. So it's a little bit different than the artist interpretation of it in the book. So if I need some more to read, I can read some Edgar Allan Poe. It's the book my wife has. The Raven. The Cask of Amontillado. Or it might be easier to read from this book. So that's all for now. See you in the next video.